everyone. I'm Rebecca Hyde, and I wanted to pop in and welcome you to the 21-day reset, Start Strong, Stay Strong, starting February 1st. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of the program, what to expect, and how to better prepare to hit the ground running starting February 1st. Did you guys like that video? Paid a kid $20 last week to make it. Let's talk about the reset. So, over this period, we're going to dive into 5 key topics. They're going to be nutrition. What foods are we eating? Why are we eating? Let's talk about macronutrients, micronutrients, energy, all of that. We're going to talk about resistance training, lifting weights, building muscle, how that helps us. We're going to talk about cardio, what cardio is best, why it's best, where it plays a role in all of this health and wellness baloney. We're going to talk about mindset and how we self-sabotage and how our thought patterns around health and wellness impact our success. And lastly, habits, how to set good habits, how to lift the systems around us to help us achieve our goals. And we're going to do all of that in 21 days. I know it sounds like a lot, but we do have 21 days, so we will break it up, take it one step at a time, as they say, and have some fun along the way. All right, first up, let's talk about nutrition. Nutrition is the largest bucket in this program, but it's also the largest bucket when it comes to your health and wellness. But it's also the most confusing and perplexing part. You get so many messages about food and nutrition and diets every single day. People are making billions and billions of dollars in the diet and nutrition industry, and you don't know what to believe. You know, so-and-so selling something that saved your life, so-and-so saying, never buy that, it ruined my life. What do you believe? Who knows? But you do know that you know me, and you know I'm a real person. I know all of you. You've either witnessed my transformation, year after year with my journey with bodybuilding, or you've seen me work with my clients and transform their bodies year after year using the methods and the theories that I'm going to share with you. So let's talk about this program in nutrition. You're going to be given 3 options, and every single meal for a day, you pick from each of those buckets. So bucket 1, we have the meal plan, which is the recipes that are attached to the email. You also can track your macronutrients, and we'll step into that in a little bit more, describe what that is. Or third, you can do single ingredient food. So what is a single ingredient food? That is something that has one ingredient, super simple. Some people call it whole foods. Some people call it clean foods. Some people call it one ingredient food. So it's anything that basically has, here's a good rule of thumb. If it has a mother or it comes from the ground, it's deemed single ingredient. So if that's going to be like your vegetables, some protein, and some rice, super easy. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to track it. You don't have to do anything. You just say, hey, does this have a mother or did it come from the ground? Therefore, it's approved for this meal. And then the macro tracking, which I saved for last, is a little bit more tricky. And we'll get into this a lot because it is the fundamental of recomping your body. But it's also the most sophisticated and probably time consuming. And you can get tracking fatigue because you're tracking everything that goes in your mouth, the protein, the fats, and the carbs. What were those macronutrients that were in everything you ate? And you're going to eat to your goals, which I will share various macro calculator recommendations that you put in your goals, and it'll tell you what your macronutrients should be. I'm also happy to help you if you want to send those to me to see if that's what I would do for you. So those are the 3 buckets for nutrition. Each meal, you get to pick one, whatever works for you, whatever sounds good, whatever is convenient. All of that plays a role in what you're going to decide each of your meals. So have fun with that. Let's go and talk about resistance training. There are so many benefits to building muscle and having muscle, but I'm not going to get into them now. That's further down the road. Right now, I just want to talk about the 21 days and where you go to find these workouts. So when you log into your app, which you should have gotten an email explaining how to set it up, go under your account, training programs, and there is a Start Strong, Stay Strong folder. And in that, you're going to see a ton of workouts. You're going to see home workouts. You're going to see hotel workouts. You're going to see commercial big gyms where you have like dedicated upper body and dedicated lower body, full body. various workouts, circuit training, whatever works for you and your lifestyle. Pick that workout that works. The main focus here is resistance training and building muscle, and cardio is just going to be walking. And the reason I do that is because when we think about resetting and when we think about just really investing into our health and wellness, we jump to running, we jump to spin classes, we jump to these other classes, and we just end up on a treadmill. And there are lots of benefits to all sorts of cardiovascular fitness, but it's way overrated. It's important, but there are so many other things that play a role in your overall health and wellness that aren't cardio. Which brings me to the final two buckets of the program. We have mindset and we have habits, and that's going to be just a little bit more conversational. I'm going to share with you some of the research I've done, what's helped me, what I've seen help others, and see if you want to implement it in your life, because honestly, you're not going to succeed with nutrition, resistance training, or cardio if your mindset and your habits don't align, with your goals. Well, that's a wrap for summary of the program. Definitely reach out if you have any questions. In the email, I probably more clearly define the various buckets that we went through, but if I did not, I'm completely available and happy to respond to your emails. And you can also message in the app. I respond to both equally as speedy, and I hope you guys have a super awesome day. Keep crushing it, and I cannot wait to start. All right.